How good is this breaker blocks with signals by LuxAlgo? This is actually a question that I've got from many of you asking me how accurate this indicator is. It's actually a breaker block indicator which shows us a breaker block from any level, then it has signals, okay? So for instance, right here you can see there is red signal telling you to look for a selling opportunity. Right here we have a signal showing us to look for a selling opportunity as well, and we have a breaker block at the level. A breaker block is whereby a certain structure is actually broken. So this indicator shows us a breaker block, and as you can see right here we have a bearish breaker block, and so we're just going to see how the market is actually going to behave because we have a bearish breaker block. So we expect the market to really drop to the downside having seen a bearish breaker block. So we're just going to base this on live market without even thinking much about this indicator, because we really have to use the live market to see the accuracy of this indicator. And I'm very happy because this is happening on live market, and the bearish breaker block highlighted over here, it is not really repenting, it's actually on real time where the market is actually reacting to. Okay, so guys, I know you're ready for this video. The only thing you really have to do is stick in here till the end and learn more about this indicator. And as well, welcome you to Money Clues FX Education YouTube channel. Maybe it's the first time you're hearing my voice. I really welcome you. Kindly join us by subscribing to this channel, clicking on that red button, rate and subscribe, and definitely you'll be part of this amazing family, because I believe and honestly I know this is where you belong. If you're ready, part of this family, I really salute you. Okay, so guys, looking at this indicator, just as you can see right here, there is a line which is actually in the bearish order block zone. So what this line shows you, it measures the accuracy of signal, and it is actually highlighted with this X over here. So if the indicator had told you to look for your selling order, then you see this X appearing, it tells you that's an invalid signal. I know most of you, maybe that's why you really love this indicator. We are on the level having a bearish breaker block, and that's what's showing us that it is an invalid signal. So what do you really expect? The market has a probability of rising. What has just happened right here, the invalid signal that we had right here, it has really disappeared. So you can imagine a trader who actually took their sell order, they were told it is an invalid signal, then the confirmation that it is an invalid signal disappears. For real, relying on that, it can really cause problem. I'm happy because this has happened just on live market. But why do you think this has happened? Because the candlestick didn't close above the 50% level. I think LuxAlgo did not really pay attention on where candlesticks will close it, because the candlestick closed below the 50% level, which is actually highlighted with a dashed line in a white color. You can see it right here. This bullish candlestick pattern did not close above, instead it closed below, and let's wait and see whether the market will respect the validity of this signal over here. But what you're really supposed to do as an experienced trader, for real, you don't need signals to tell you take your sell order, take your buy order. The only thing you really have to do is paying attention on key levels, and key level is what we can see right here, a bearish breaker block. So for an experienced trader, you only need confirmation like break of structure, you need confirmation like momentum, the confirmation you use to really execute trades. Depending on signals can really cause problems and help you blow many accounts. Many people also pay attention on market structure, with this indicator showing us higher high, showing us a low, showing us all those kind of things. At this given point, there is no indication what this structure is. So also depending on that, you can see right, it is not really showing us on live market. That you're really supposed also to note about this indicator. So I know you're taking note, knowing how good this indicator is or how bad this indicator is. That's why I love arguing with the live market. We can look this on other time frames to see what is really happening. So this is 5 minutes time frame. We can look maybe 15 minutes time frame. We can look this on 30 minutes time frame to really see how the market is actually behaving as we await what is actually going to happen at this given point. So what do you think will happen? You can comment down below. So this is 15 minutes time frame, and as you can look closely, we don't have any indication from the indicator. There is no indication of anything. We cannot see any signal, we cannot see any key level, we cannot see anything. But we saw all this on 5 minutes time frame, so we don't really have to pay attention on 15 minutes time frame. Let's go to where the indicator is plotting any feature. So this is 30-minute time frame, still there is no indication or any signal from the indicator. So what are you really supposed to understand also about this indicator? We look in this majorly on 5 minutes time frame. When you don't see it on other time frames, look at it on 5 minutes time frame. So I will say this indicator works well on 5 minutes time frame. On 5 minutes time frame, remember we saw there was a bearish breaker block, and you can see the market is actually respecting the zone and the market is actually proceeding to the downside. This candlestick is actually rejected and it is pushing to the downside, having a probability that the market will actually proceed to the downside. So guys, we don't really have to pay attention on 30 minutes time frame and 15 minutes time frame because we did not have any indication from the indicator. Let's go back to our 5 minutes time frame. So guys, I hope you can now see or rather understand the importance of looking different time frames, because you can see on 30 minutes, 15 minutes, there wasn't something like this. There wasn't what we can really see right here. So you better focus this looking on 5 minutes time frame, because it will give you signals even before the 15 minutes and 30 minutes time frame. And you can see basically this being a bearish breaker block, the market is actually proceeding to the downside. The market is actually reacting to the level because this is a structure that needs to be broken. That's why you can see this candlestick trying to push to the upside, to the downside, so that it can break this structure. Once the structure is broken, you can proceed taking selling order, and if maybe it breaks below, you can wait price to really come back to the level if it will have to, and proceed to the downside. So the only thing you really have to do is being patient to see where this candlestick pattern going to close at, and the second one and the third one maybe, so that you can make decision of really executing trades. Okay, there is a lot of land for sure looking this on live market. That's why guys, I do prefer looking my strategies on live market, because I will have answers whether this one was working on real time, whether this one was repenting, whether it is a reliable indicator. And for real, we have seen this is working well on 5 minutes time frame. We have also seen like indicators showing us invalid and valid signal is actually disappearing, okay, depending on how he created the indicator. Okay, so that's what you're really supposed to understand. Okay, so guys, I really wanted us to check this indicator on live market, and I am so happy because you've really seen what has really happened on live market. I hope you've really seen that this indicator, the features that are working, what we call the breaker block zones, they are actually very, very reliable. But when it comes to signals, they are actually appearing and disappearing. That's what we call repenting. So some features are working and some features are not really working. So let me hope you've learned something, and I hope still this video is productive and helpful in one way or another. So guys, I wish you nothing but the best. Continue working hard, because I really know one day your hard work will pay you. So what do I say guys? Bye bye, see you in my next video. Subscribe if you haven't, like this video as well. So guys, see you in my next video.